Hello and good morning, everybody. It is currently September 11th. It is 4:52 in the morning, and I'm on my way to the Austin High boat launch on Lady Bird Lake for hopefully a good day of fishing. Lately, I've been kind of trying some new things. I tried out Decker Lake. I tried out Lake Travis with my brother with some success. Y'all didn't end up seeing that Lake Travis video because there wasn't really much happening. I mean, I caught two, maybe three fish. My brother did catch a 4-pounder though, and then I missed about a 5+ on top water. But besides that, man, not really much going on there, or at least they weren't biting for me personally. But we're going back to Lady Bird Lake just for an easy trip today, man. I've been so swamped with college, all the schoolwork I have going on, and you know, I'm so excited to get on the water today. There's so much going on in the world right now, and everybody's so pitted against each other, and I just can't wait to get away from everybody and get on the water and hang out with my buddy Robert and catch some fish. And man, that's what it's really all about. These are the mornings that I live for. So hopefully it's a good day of fishing. We're kind of into the fall transition a little bit. We have the cooler nights coming. It's been getting down into the 60s some nights, and it's forecasted to be down into the 70s for like the next week, and then the highs will be in the 80s. So finally getting the fall transition, which can be a pretty tough time of the year, but we're gonna try to make the best of it this year. I got a spinnerbait, buzzbait, Citizen. I got a free rig, bellows gill, an electric shad, and I also have a fluke tied on and a frog. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but everything tied on right now is for, you know, that good fall bait fish bite, the shad bite, and so hopefully we can make something of that this morning. But anyways, I'm gonna head to the boat ramp now. I got myself a Red Bull and then a kolache, so let's get this morning started, y'all. Hopefully we can catch some fish. I'll check in when we're back on the water. Stay tuned. Man, I love dealing with rowers every single morning on this lake. It's so much fun. If there were any fish here, they're gone. This gets kind of old, man. Like, they do this every day. All right, good morning, everybody. Been throwing around the buzzbait for most of the morning. Throwing a fluke and a spinnerbait and frog and stuff like that. Now I'm throwing a Citizen right now, but I have yet to have any bites. So we're gonna keep fishing our way. Fish this spot for a little while. It's been known to provide a little bit for me, but no luck yet. And of course, it can be kind of tough to fish this spot when you have, you know, 20 rowboats flying past you a foot from your kayak all morning long. But we're just gonna keep fishing, man. I'm gonna try to make the best of it, and I guess I'll check in when we end up catching something. I don't know if y'all can see it, but dude, there is so much shad right now. Just thousands of them. But despite throwing chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, spooks, flukes, despite throwing everything in the book, I have not had a single bite. So typically, if you find the bait, like this is all bait right here. All of this flickering is bait. Typically, if you can find the bait, you can find the bass, but like, look at all that bait, bro. But I have yet to get a nibble. This was exactly what I was expecting today, was to get on a good shad bite, but I have yet to find bass, so we're gonna keep fishing and see. Giant. Giant. Yeah, boy! Robert! Dude, biggin'! Look at that, y'all. 5-pounder on the Citizen 7 to start the morning. Jeez, man. Freaking hammered it. Oh my God. Dude. Yeah, y'all, he freaking crushed the Citizen. Out of 5.5. Oh my God, look how he's hooked. That's.
Let me see it. Damn, it's on.
For the YouTube video.
Okay.
Look at that, y'all. 5-pounder on the Citizen 7. There's so much shad around this point right now. I'm surprised that nothing was working, but I started slow rolling this from deep water to shallow water because they're pushing bait up right now to the shallow water. So smoked it. Let's get a weight, let's get a measurement, get her back. There we go, y'all. 5-pound, 8-ounce beast.
For a 5-pounder.
Look at that, 22.25. Boom, buddy. All right, let's get her back. Thank you, baby. What a slow start to the morning, but you just made it all worth it. See you later. Let's go, Robert.
Yeah, buddy. Right.
Thanks, friend. All right, y'all. I just want to give you a quick rundown of kind of the thought process behind catching that fish. So I've been fishing shallow. Give you a quick rundown of what's been happening. So this morning, I haven't been catching anything shallow. I haven't seen any bass shallow, but I've been, you know, fishing shallow, obviously not getting any bites. But I pulled over here to this creek mouth and I noticed thousands of shad just flickering. Like you can, I don't know if you can see that over there, and they're doing that like all around the lake right now. And so fishing shallow, I came to the conclusion, like, okay, if I'm not getting bit shallow, but the bait is shallow, I'm assuming that the bass are in deeper water and they're currently pushing all this bait up to this shallow water in order to ambush them. And so that was kind of the point. That was kind of the idea behind throwing the Citizen out deep, slow rolling it back, because y'all saw I was casting shallow, bringing it deep, and no success doing that. But when I treated the Citizen like a bait fish, being, you know, pushed up shallow, got smoked by that 5.5-pounder. So we're gonna keep throwing the Citizen around, I think, and see if we can get another one, y'all. There's one on the fluke, y'all. Letting it sink off this drop off. Freaking smoked it. My drag is way too loose, but that's all right. Nice. Little dinker ate it on the drop. There we go. Nice little pounder, maybe. Haven't had any bites besides this since that's the Citizen 7 bite, but this is a pretty little fish to keep us entertained. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. Yeah, my drag is way too loose. That's all right. Still caught the fish. I think I'm gonna keep fishing this drop-off area for a bit. It's been producing so far. And why would you leave the fish to find the fish, you know what I'm saying? So until it dies off and I don't get any more bites, I'm probably gonna be sticking to this spot for a minute. See if I can keep getting bit over here, because they're definitely keyed in on shad right now, and this little Yamamoto D shad is the perfect imitation of what they're feeding on right now. So let's get back to the spot and keep fishing, y'all. Fall's definitely one of my favorite times of year, because you can get bit on some pretty fun techniques like a bunch of top waters, and fishing a fluke is one of my favorite ways to fish. I don't know why, but this time last year, when I was still new to this lake and relatively new to fishing, the fluke was the one technique that I could rely on to consistently catch bass out here on Lady Bird Lake. So it had a special place in my heart, and you can do multiple things with it. You know, you can fish it weightless like I am right now on a little extra wide gap hook. You can fish it on an eco rig, you can fish it on a drop shot. I was doing that a lot during the spawn. So it can be a pretty useful technique to keep in the arsenal, you know. And in my opinion, spinning rods are a lot of fun to use, you know. Bait casters are fun too. You can horse the fish in and use a lot of different fun techniques, but there's just something about fighting fish on light line and on finesse techniques that's just always a lot of fun. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna keep fishing along and see if they keep biting over here.
That's perfect, Zachary. Go ahead, take your snag. Dean, go ahead. When you see that you're next to Blair, you can stop as well, but we're going to go around right here. Okay?
There's another one on the fluke. Just a little dinker. Little guy. Still a lot of fun though. Man, he's fighting pretty hard for how big he is. Come here, buddy. Oh. Look at him. Look at him go. That's funny. Jesus. There we go. Alright, y'all. There's another guy on the fluke. Not a big one by any means, but I will take it, y'all. My phone died, but there we go. Another dink on the fluke. Fought so hard for his little size. See you later, buddy. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to switch to the phone POV for just a second. My camera died as soon as I caught that fish, but just another little dinker. Nothing wrong with that. It's a whole lot of fun when you're finding them on a light line on a spinning rod, so I'll take it, man. I'll take it. All I'm doing with this fluke right now is letting it sink long enough to where I know at least it's in the grass, because the grass over here is like, I don't know, 5 feet below the surface maybe. And so I'm letting it sink till I know it's at least in the grass or even on bottom, and then I'm just ripping it up through the grass, above the grass, and these fish are coming up to hammer it, man, because they are focused on little shad bait fish right now. So I mean, all I'm trying to represent with the way I'm working this fluke is a dying bait fish. I'm happy to be out here, happy to be catching some fish, and happy to get away from the world for a bit, man, because like many people, this is my escape, and this is where I can put the phone away. Don't have to be stressed out by social media and headlines. Don't have to be stressed out about school and work and family. I can just come out here and enjoy what God provides for us. So all right, y'all, we're moving on now from that spot. Didn't get any more bites, so I'm gonna be frogging along this bank here, throwing a fluke along the grass lines and throwing a fluke shallow, and we're gonna see if we can't catch some more today. All right, y'all, stay tuned. All right, y'all, well, the wind has picked up quite a bit. Haven't really been getting any bites, so we're heading back to the boat ramp now. I'm just gonna punch the deep grass on my way back and then punch around Barton a little bit, but if I don't end up catching anything doing that, then we're just gonna call it. Pretty good day though. Caught a 5.5 pounder and a couple of dinks. Can't really complain. Missed a frog bite. Wish the topwater bite was on a little bit more today, but you know, it is what it is. I'll take what I can get. So yeah, punch our way back, and I'll see y'all in a bit. Well, y'all, I just took a 1 ounce tungsten to the face. I was punching some deep water and I got stuck and I ripped it free and it came flying at my freaking head, dude. That hurt so bad. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know, I got my shades on and shit. I can't see anything, but it started pouring blood out of my face, so I'm not done fishing yet, though. There's a punch fish. There we go. On the fluke. Punching that weed line. Got his ass. Come here. There we go, y'all. A little bit of redemption for smacking myself in the face with a 1 ounce weight. There we go. Nice healthy green bass. You can tell he's been sitting in those weeds for a while. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get him back. He came right off this weed line, so probably gonna spend a little bit of time here. That's where I've had some success before punching, so I'll give it a shot and see how it goes. What a day of up and downs, man. It has been nuts. Got that 5.5 early this morning, and now I'm getting hit in the face with a big tungsten weight. It's just the beauty of fishing. You never know what's going to happen when you go out. Even after getting hit in the face, I still would rather be doing this than sitting at home doing schoolwork or whatever I'd be doing. So just happy to be out here, man. There we go, y'all. Just a little dink on that punching rig with the fluke on it. Freaking feisty. Careful, I'm grabbing this guy. Jesus, just calm down, buddy. I'm trying to help you. That's the smallest bass I've caught in a while, actually. All right, y'all, well, we're back home now off the water. It's actually a few days after that trip. I just kind of forgot to make some sort of outro for the video, but overall a pretty slow day. We did catch that 5.5 pounder in the morning on the Citizen 7, which was super freaking sweet. That was the first Citizen bite that I've ever gotten in the morning, but that was really cool. So to go over that again, you know, just shad being pushed up shallow, made several casts with the Citizen and other baits, casting shallow with them and bringing them to deeper water, but nothing, got no bites doing that. First cast, as soon as I went to the shallow, literally sitting on top of the shad balls pretty much, and then casting out to where I thought the bass would be, you know, if they were trying to ambush the bait shallow and everything like that. First cast out there, I clicked the reel handle, you know, made a few winds and then got bit, and it was that 5/8, so super freaking cool. On this bait right here, the Working Class Zero Citizen 7. I mean, this is one of my favorite baits now. It's caught me all my big fish this year. Past couple months, I've caught a 6'9", 6'5", another 6'5", a 6'3", or something like that. Then like this 5/8 and some other fish, like 4-pounders and stuff on it. So, I mean, dude, this bait works if you haven't had the chance to fish one. Dude, it's freaking killer. But yeah, pretty slow day overall besides that one big bite. I mean, we caught a few dinks. Hit myself in the face with the tungsten weight. It's actually kind of, you can see it now. It's healing up a little bit because it's been a few days since then. But yeah, just an interesting day. Slow day, and but overall a really fun time out on the water like usual. So if you don't mind, if you made it this far, if you like the videos, please like, please subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. Trying to build the YouTube a little bit, and then I'll keep bringing y'all content. I have a few videos stowed away where I caught some big fish, and I'm waiting to release those. Probably gonna release them in like a couple months or something like that. But y'all see that, and that's when I caught the 6'9s and then all the 6-pounders on this bait. Waiting to release those videos. But those will be out, and then I have more videos coming out. I mean, I'm going to try to upload like once every 2 weeks. So if you don't mind, support the videos, support me. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, peace out.